What's up, y'all? So, kind of want to give you an update on where I am with my NACA process. Today is Saturday. The date is June 22nd. Yesterday, when I got home after doing some work, received a text from my NACA, well, not from the NACA counselor, but from NACA saying that I was NACA qualified. So I was super excited, super lit for that. I wasn't even expecting it, honestly, because earlier in the day, I was talking to my NACA counselor back and forth through email, and he was telling me how he needed my 2022 wage and income transcripts because the amount on my return was not matching what I put into the portal. So I think it was like 1,200 some dollars difference in what was input versus what's on the tax return. So I'm over here thinking like, bro, like where is this money that you know it's not being accounted for, and it's 2022, and my memory is already kind of iffy. I'm like, bro, I don't know where this came from. And if you remember last time, I was telling you how I need to upload my bank statements, and my bank didn't have regular statements; they only had deposit statements. So I had to wait. I tried to just search transactions, like search transaction date from like May 1st to May 31st to say, hey, these are all the transactions, for that month, because they need to see the rent be withdrawn because I pay rent in cash. So they wanted to see that. So my bank then, for some reason, didn't provide statements, and he wasn't accepting me searching the transactions. So fortunately, earlier yesterday morning, though, my bank account did link to the portal. So I went through and I categorized, the transactions for the bank account I use for my rent. So then when he did tell me that, I said, hey, if these statements don't work because the transaction does a search and it made it a PDF, that don't work. I did categorize everything, so that should be good. So he was like, cool. So then after I sent him, I figured it out after doing some thinking. I was like, okay, where did I work in 2022? And I briefly worked at a warehouse for like a month, just to try to get some extra cash. And it clicked, and I was like, oh, shit, okay. I had to search for that W-2, and it took me like all but 2 minutes to search and find it. It was right where all my other tax documents were, so that was fortunate. So yeah, I sent him everything. He said perfect. Like I said, I went about my day. This was early yesterday morning, and then around like 4 o'clock-ish, maybe around like 4 o'clock-ish, I got the text and I was not qualified. So now we on to the next step, which is the purchase workshop. So now the next step for me is the purchase workshop. They did NACA sent me a link yesterday for the purchase workshop. However, the link was not working for some reason. I don't know if it's meant to not work until a certain time or if it's supposed to work, but regardless, I sent my counselor an email, and I sent the email to NACA saying, hey, this link doesn't work. So that's currently where I'm at right now, trying to either get this link to work or figure out when it's supposed to work. Because I remember my NACA counselor saying, hey, you have to attend these on Thursdays. The purchase workshop, they're all on Thursday. So I don't know if I have to wait till next Thursday to proceed with the purchase workshop, or if it's something that I just have to go through and do on my own. I don't know. I haven't heard back yet. I sent the email to my counselor yesterday. I sent the email to NACA this morning. So I'm just trying to figure it out and see what the next steps are. So once I figure that out and figure out whether this link is going to work or they're going to send me a new link, I'll update you guys on where I go from here. However, it was quite the journey just to get to this point. But for anybody that's out there trying to get NACA qualified as well, my advice to you is make sure you have all your documents ready. Make sure you link all your accounts to the portal that has the funds in it and that has your rent in it. I do have another bank account where I pay my bills at, like my electric bill and my car insurance and phone bill, all that sort of stuff. So hopefully I don't have to link that when it gets to the next step, just because I don't want to have to go through all those transactions as well. For me, I have different accounts that do different things, and that's just easy for me to manage my money better. So hopefully they're not like, oh, we need to see those bank statements too. So hopefully that's not the case. But like I said, anybody that's out there, just make sure you have your funds. Make sure you have your documents, all your tax information, tax transcripts, tax returns. You can get all these things on the IRS website. And I would just say, yeah, just try to keep. I don't know how your NC is, but just make sure, just stay with them and say, hey, on top of it, and say, what do I need? What do you need from me? What haven't I done yet? What are the next steps? Just do everything you can to get all your documents in order, file your tax returns, link all your accounts that has your funds and your rent, wherever that, if it's in the same account or different accounts. And, just put the work in, and I think so far for me, I've been excited and I've been patient though. I haven't been like getting too far ahead of myself. So now I'm just excited to see what the next steps are. Till next time, y'all take care.